It is somewhat intimidating as you launch an important new career to get your name butchered. It's CUOMO, for whatever that means to you.
Mario Cuomo said it himself best. You campaign in poetry, you govern in prose. And he was the greatest poet in politics we've ever seen in New York State, probably in maybe the country.
I was for the people who work for a living because they have to, and the people who are not allowed to work because they're too old or too weak or because they're economically oppressed. I said it as a Democrat, I said it as a liberal.
For a reporter's point of view, particularly the big city papers, they liked having somebody who early on in his gubernatorial career was considered a national leader.
I'm Larry King at Grossinger's, and we welcome to our microphones Mario Cuomo, the governor of the state of New York.
We proclaim as loudly as we can the utter insanity of nuclear proliferation and the need for a nuclear freeze, if only to affirm the simple truth that peace is better than war because life is better than death.
Halfway through the speech, I literally waved and said, "Goodbye, Governor," because I thought, this is it. He's going to be president.
For all of us who are leafing through here looking for signs pointing to his political future, where should we look?
Up. I have no plans to run for the presidency.
Governor, under no circumstances will you run for the presidency?
I have no plans to run for the presidency.
It turned into a press war such that he had told the editor of the Daily News that if Adam Negurny was stuck in a burning building, don't come calling me for help.
The budget deficit seems to be complicating the governor's political plans.
What makes you think that you're qualified to run the country when New York is the way it is right now?
Everybody wakes up that morning and they think Cuomo's going to get on this private plane, going to fly to New Hampshire, file his paperwork.
The question, of course, will he or won't he?
Before the news conference was over, all the national TV crews that were there were packing up their gear and moving on. And it was poignant. It was like, Mario, it's over.
It's time for a change. It's time to replace Mario Cuomo because it is Mario Cuomo's fault.
This week's news was dominated by the Republican mayor of New York City. He endorsed the Democratic governor.
I was about as pissed as anybody could be.
Figures from the Business Council saying New York is the highest tax state. A lot of people will see that and be concerned about that. What would you say to them?
Well, it's first view.
I don't think Mario Cuomo's legacy is a good one. I think he was all talk, no action.
Andrew's election as governor meant two things for him. It was affirmation for him as a father, and number two was affirmation in some way. He left his mark, and it was positive.
There was a melody to his voice, an incredible, it was like a song. The guy really represented a beautiful and communal American experience.
We should work together and hope together and love together for the good of all of us. That's the essence of the New York idea.